I saw the thunder and heard the lightning and felt the burden of his shame. I saw the thunder and heard the lightning and felt the burden of his shame.
Check it, bust it, beat it, check it. I'm on the low like a sneaky ass nigga. Extra unseen, coming like the night, nigga. So start panicking, I'ma crack this Heineken. Suckers is froze like mannequins, so no shenanigans. Bucko, I'm rugged like stone face or stucco. So fuck it, the mic is in my knuckles, so I keep my fist full of profits. My grip is on my pistol in pocket. Niggas be blowing, but be annoying like whistle rockets. This one goes out to all you suckers, you don't know me. I never OG on my diet of codeine and OE. X embezzling fat checks and cash is okay. I'm with the system like a rasp, but I don't say it out loud. I read my hit list while I check shit. A nigga never lived to hear me diss him on no record. The month's up. Now watch the bleed for 7 days. The body autopsy said he was killed in 7 ways. Nowadays, tell me what lady don't get it. Listen to VLS, you just might catch the radio edit. I got the good news, so watch the happy story end like Colin Ferguson or Jack Kevorkian, and you don't quit.
I saw the thunder and heard the lightning and felt the burden of his shame. I saw the thunder and heard the lightning
Past midnight.
and felt the burden of his shame.
Who will survive in World War III?
None.
Who got a style that come close to me?
None.
Niggas screaming battle, who stepped to me?
None.
To all you fakers, it's time to meet your maker. Rap's incarceration, I'm a threat to population. Blowing MCs in the yard, who's hard to sent to isolation. Breaks a rattle, with recreational mental meditation. World War III, it's me, so man your battle station. The Reaper lyrics away beyond the limits of human endurance. The rapper called stars shot down for assurance. I keep my ugly rhymes in the cellar of my cranium, where no one can see them, or hear cries for freedom. Chopped up raw thoughts, the only thing I feed them. Release the beast from the cellar when I need them. 12 underground like Chud. Love letters, written on paperbacks, ink and blood. I gotta slay ways of genocide, defeat, dodge bullets, blue sparks glowing off the concrete. Even if it's not your beef, you'll stress, cause bullets go homeless, and homeless need a place to rest. So is it heaven or hell, G? Because your mark is well beat. Will not be able to sew that hole in your chest and back. Often looks like a car. It's kitted, pipe and tinted, and also painted triple black. Sad songs to your savior to sacrifice your soul, but prayers fail. Cause God moves like a snail, so death prevails. You're deader than a doornail. Lips blue, skin pale, all hail grip.
I saw the thunder and heard the lightning and felt the burden of his shame. I saw the thunder and heard the lightning
Really just studying hip-hop and studying flows. A lot of cats was coming out, a lot of soloists was coming out and getting money and blowing. Nas was really rocking at the time. Meth came out, you know, the Wu soloists kind of like started budding out. Biggie was out. So it was like a good time for the soloists, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's when I was like really trying to find the slot, you know, a good angle that I could come at that is different from everybody's style. It's something that still I could do without too much of a problem, like a technique that I could just easily master with one formula, but still it would be different than anybody else's shit. You know what I mean? So that's when I came with the Doom shit. It was just like really just simplicity at its finest, you know what I'm saying? Just strip everything down to just the raw essence of rhyming, you know what I mean? Like, no ad-libs, like, when you rhyme, usually when we be rhyming, it'd be like outside or at school, and you're right there live in a little circle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was when we first started and whatnot, and that's like, to me, the essence of it. Or like even on stage, a microphone or in a party, just you and the mic and the beat, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, it's really, I basically doing the Doom style on that. It's just, you know, no ad-lib, no chorus, just ill verses. You know, to where if you were standing right there and it was just 4 of us, you would hear it the same as if you would hear it in a car or if you heard it in a stadium or a club or whatever. It's just that MC, that beat, and them lines, the punchlines. And, you know, if it's 2 MCs battling in that kind of setting where it's like a circle and it's just 2 motherfuckers going voice for voice and style for style, nothing fancy, you know, two MCs shine out at those times, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So that's where, you know, there's no gimmicks, you know what I'm saying, involved. So I took that and said, all right, let me use that as the basis. A lot of cats is, you know, oversaturating joints with choruses and, you know, like cheesing the game up a little bit. I think cats started getting lazy. You know what I mean? A lot of money came into the game, and cats were getting lazy doing short verses. You know, kind of cheesy. So I said, all right, I'm gonna just burn it down. If you burn it down, back like how when we was burning it down when everything first started, where you could go, you know, any corner in Queens and hear cats spitting and somebody be real nasty hitting it, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, probably for 20 minutes straight with no choruses over a beatbox, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, I said, all right, if we could bring it to that level, then that's different enough to where I think the character would stand out, you know what I mean? And at the same time, bring the game back to what it's, you know, how I remember it, you know what I'm saying?
Goddammit. Uncle Billy, goddammit. About to get this million stack for this. Yo, it's Dip trying to tell him. Ooh, you're like the sun. Chasing all of the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. She told me you're the perfect one. Microphone check 212. He told her I will rock this microphone. Always. I hold the mic like niggas hold their girls tight, but I ain't after her. Probably your Acura Pearl White, the hook or nah. And many times I done hit it. Just be specific, more times than dimes in a Brisnet. When you broke north, I crashed the barbecue like Riddick at the Garden True. That's the garden me, pardon you. Cheapers, I was told back. The whole gang access to my beeper. Call back my secretary gatekeeper. Like I ain't peeper. I said, darling, you was stupid though. You know the super villain. Home. I had this style ever since I was a child. I got this other style, I ain't flipping a wow. It goes to scientific intelligence with 1 point of relevance. MCs whose styles need elements. And once the smoke clears elements, the Superman of the umbrella nigga came through raw like the elements. On 99 plus one of them. And with a flow to pull a fraud nigga foul from out in front of him. When we were y'all, we had tons of fun. Me and my duns and them. Actual true and living sons of them. Dead planets and guard jewels. Throwing divine rules too. Come through, we will overcharge you. Ooh, I won't feel remorse for this. Except for one time, once I had took my fronts out and lost this. Scientific on berserk like red alert. I really want to pick up was nerd for cheddar dirt. The funniest experiments is where I went, obviously dead bent. And spent every red cent to rule you. And still drop more jewels than schools do. Or even TV news that's designed to fool you. Yeah, you who hear the most grimy suggestions from brothers with fly names and ID questions. That's a secret like Victoria Teddy says that's edible. Guns not ready yet for the incredible team of MCs who broke off fakes who thought they was slaughterproof. Stomping through like North Lake waterproof. Tat tat, that's the end of that. After hit the bar with baby girl bartender at. I told her more wine mingling with no single mentions of. Stay tuned for more spine tingling adventures of.
Oh, I think it's an offshoot of KMD, you know what I'm saying? It definitely, Doom came up, the character kind of spawned out of the result of the experiences of a KMD kind of experience, you know what I'm saying? Industry experience, and just having to come a second time of like a, you know, something might be considered like, oh, you got dropped or like a failure. And like what comes out of that failure, though? It's like nothing is ever done, nothing is ever finished. Doom is that super villain that always comes back.
Mic check. mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle who throws hits around. Bound to go 3 plat, came to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Fem stack cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press, let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists, claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF, you silly? I like to take men's to the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble. Yo, watch your own back, him in and go out alone, black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went, that's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate, either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDCO section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and checked then. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad luck, a pop junk. Pop the trunk on C-side for punk, leave him left scrape, God forbid. If ain't no escape, blame MF tape. Definition, super villain. A killer who loved children, one who is well skilled in destruction as well as building. While Sidney Sheldon teaches the trife to be trifer. I'm trading science fiction with my man, a live lifer. A pie piper, holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime. Do his thing, ring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, asking about my case, need toothpaste. Professor Mint, monkey style nigga to death then. And dope fiends still in their teens. Shook niggas turn witness. Real men's mind their own business. That's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have ox found on shakedown, lockdown, wet dreams of Fox Brown. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate, either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back to the essence, read off the tomb. Either engraved or unmarked grave, who's to say? Pass the mic like Pastor P's like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools hella cool, her ladies from Cali talk. Never let it interfere with the Yeti ghetto slang. Nicknames off nipple and tip of nipples metal fang. Known amongst hoes for the bang bang. Known amongst foes for flow without no talking orangutans. Only gin and tang, guzzle out a rusty tin can. Me and this mic is like yin and yang. Clang, crime don't pay. Listen, you, it's like me holding up the line at the kissing booth. I took her back to the truck, she was uncool. Spitting all out the sunroof, through her missing tooth. But then she has a sexy voice, sound like Jazzy Joyce. So I turned it up faster than a speeding knife. Strong enough to please a wife. Able to drop today's math in the 48 keys of life. Cut the crap, far as rap. Touch the mic to get the same thing an A-Rab would do to you for stealing. What the devil? He's on another level. It's a word, no a name. MF, the super villain. Doomsday.
Yeah, the way that came out, I knew Bob for a long time. I met Bob around the same time I met Pete. Pete Nice. Both of them was working up at Def Jam. Well, Pete had the deal against the Def Jam. And Bob was kind of like the radio guy there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's when I met Bob through Pete first. And we've been friends ever since. Bob's a crazy dude. The same day I met Bob, I met George. You know what I mean? Both of them crazy. You know, they were cool as hell. So, me and Bob stayed in contact throughout the years, and we always had the same interest in joints, you know what I mean? So, through just being in contact through music, he was like, yo, what's up? You got stuff you working on? And I always had little tapes or whatever, so I always bless him because he could hear it. And this is before he started following him. Then, like, a year after I started sending him stuff, he was like, yo, I got this label working on, and this and that, yo, what's up? We want to put some shit out on. I want to rock it. So I'm like, all right, yo. You feel like you want to rock it? I can use the work, you know?
Right.
And I hit him with the rawest versions of the Doom stuff. He was feeling it. And just off that, he set it off. I think the combination of the way he was running his label and the stripped down style.
Right.
When I came with the Doom shit, it just was a match made in heaven type shit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Did no promotion. It was a straight white label. Put it out, played on his show. You know what I mean? And then if cats want to buy it, they'll buy it. Off of the rec, though. Off of like, yo, did you hear that? You gotta go find it. Just that good old digging aesthetic that was attached to it.